9/11's my favorite holiday. That's weird to say, but it is. I'll tell you why. My dad was in the Pentagon during 9/11. I was in 8th grade. That was the year I was like, I'm gonna be a class clown. I was gonna crack these jokes, right? And then the teacher got a phone call, and it was from her husband. She was like, oh my gosh, Tower 1 just got hit. And my knee-jerk reaction was to be like, oh, I bet it was the Sri Lankans, because I had just learned about them in social studies, and that was a funny name. Everyone laughed. I was like, 1 for 1. I'm on fire right now, right? Call 2 hit. She was like, oh my gosh, Tower 2 just got hit. And then like, I got a little scared. So my racism came out and I was like, I think it's the Portuguese, man. Y'all should check on them. And then the 3rd call happened and she was like, oh my gosh, it was the Pentagon. It just got hit and everyone knew my dad worked for the Pentagon. And then I ran outside because I was embarrassed, right? I was embarrassed for 2 reasons. 1, I kind of shot myself in the foot, but 2, that was the first time I experienced karma. And I was like, damn, this shit travels fast. God was literally dealing with a disaster, and he was like, yo, serve him up some too, because he deserves that, asshole, right? And so I had my locker open, and in my locker I had all these like J-Lo pictures. They were framed up real nice. And my friends came out, and they were like, Keith, oh my gosh, are you crying? And I was like, no. And I slammed my locker, and then the J-Lo picture broke, and that's when I started crying. I was like, yo, I lost all my J-Los and my dad. This is the worst day ever. And then all of a sudden, I get a call over the intercom, right? And it was like, Keith Johnson, please come to the office. The Pentagon's calling. I don't know if you ever got a call from the Pentagon, but that shit is cool as fuck. And I was like, I went down to the phone, picked it up, and it was my dad. And he said the most American shit ever. He was like, I'll be home for dinner. Hung up the phone. There was like an American flag behind me. Whitney Houston was singing the national anthem. A fucking bald eagle landed on my forearm. I was like, hell yeah, I love this holiday. I gotta go, guys. Thank you.
You're watching Jam Comedy. We couldn't keep it heady without your support. So make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe, and hit the bell to change your preferences to notify all. Join us for a show via the link in the description, and thanks for supporting live comedy.